All right. Yes, indeed. Once again, it is time for the weekend. I am Mr. Bolden. Won't you like? Won't you share? Won't you comment? I gotta come up close to this mug. And most of all, won't you go ahead and subscribe? Yes, indeed. Um, let's go and get into it, shall we? All right, the weekend. Okay. I always want to recap everything that's happened this past week because there ain't never anything good. And sometimes there's never anything bad. But I want to talk about it. There's always something new happening over the week. I noticed this about life. Something always new just popping off at the beginning of the week. And people on the internet, they got to talk about it. So do I. Okay. And before I get started with the main course, I want to go ahead and do this. I want to go ahead and do this. Usually, I like to start off by either giving condolences or, saying, you know, either send prayers or send some respects, speedy recovery, and all that stuff to people that we grew up knowing and things like that. So, well, let's just start this off first by saying, what up, partner? I heard Samuel Moore Jr. in the hospital, partner. Y'all must not understand me, partner. Can you keep your prayers up for the homie Samuel, what's his name, Moore or something like that? Keep your prayers up for the big homie, partner. He's going through meningitis right now. So keep your hands together and send him up to the Lord in prayer, okay? Yeah, he going through, he battling meningitis right now. Y'all know he's a hood movie legend. You know, um, Menace to Society, and then he played the same part back in 1996 on Don't Be a Menace in South kind of league long tail title. Most people just say Don't Be a Menace, but most people just name the movie Don't Be a Menace. He played that same part, which was way more, which is way funny. You know, hey, which one of y'all is Kane? Heard you getting it on with my cousin, partner, sister, nephew, uncle, uh, step cousin, homegirl, partner. I don't really like that. No, but look here, man. And then he took the punch and all. That's crazy, man. But you know, asked that the Most High place His healing hand over his body. Meningitis. I've heard that ain't nothing to play with. True. Let's look up what meningitis is right fast while we on the. Yeah, Samuel Monroe. I'm sorry, I got the name. Yeah, meningitis ain't nothing to play with. I think I researched meningitis earlier this year. What it is? Dangerous inflammation of. Okay. Yeah, it's in the brain. Meningitis. A dangerous inflammation of the protective membrane surrounding the brain and spinal cord. He could be paralyzed. So man, I hope he usually caused by viral or bacterial infections. Sudden high fever, severe headache, stiff neck, vomiting, confusion. You know what I'm saying? Confusion. I hope they ain't replay that. I hope they didn't have him rehash them parts where he getting stumped in the head on Miss Society so much. Shoot. I hope they ain't have to replay them parts over and over and over again. And Don't Be a Menace. Nah, just kidding, man. But I sure hope he get through. He only 52 years old, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. All these hood movie legends, rappers that I grew up off of, they in their 50s now. Not a lot of them is in bad health, but shoot, look, the OG Scarface. Look how many transplants they ain't gonna have. Many times he done been in and out the hospital. Okay. He's a major OG in the rap game. And by the way, Samuel Monroe got an album out. He got a rap album he came out with in 2000. I mean, see what he about. You know what I'm saying? But We ask that the Most High keep His healing hand around one of our best, hood movie legends coming out the '90s. Along with other people like Joe Torre, DeAndre Buns. They was, them three was in Tales from the Hood. You remember him on Tales from the Hood? What was his character? Bulldog or something like that. Uh, Tyron Turner from Men's Society. Yeah, he's one of our hood movie legends we grew up off of. So yeah, we hope he get better, man, and get back out here and live and live. Shoot. All right. Now for the main course. No better way to start this than just singing. You a monkey. You a monkey. You a monkey. Hey. And it makes you say, hey, you a monkey. Shoot, man. And everybody talking about, I ain't trying to laugh because I'm not calling Anton's wife a monkey. I ain't calling, his daughter a monkey. No, we not. But we laughing at Corey Holcomb. He's a comedian. He's supposed to be laughed at. His stuff is supposed to be funny. And it was. True. Let's talk monkey business. Okay, I don't know what it is. Last week, the obsession with monkeys, but man, Corey Holcomb, he turned that T-shirt that he made supposedly of YouTube of Anton Dan. I listen to Anton all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot I agree with Anton on. The only thing I never agree with Anton on is when he started talking about race and like white supremacy, and of course the issue of like getting reparations and stuff like that. We agree with him all this time until he started talking about that. Okay, but man, it's almost midterm. We almost in the middle of the year, and we still talking about Anton and Corey Holcomb. Okay, but yeah, Corey Holcomb made a music video basically of that T-shirt. That episode he had was like, "This is dedicated to you, lame," and had a zookeeper image and some monkeys on the side. It was like, "Hey, keep my family," and the caption said, "Keep my family out of this." A lot of people think that that's Anton Daniels. A lot of people think that it's Anton Daniels. Okay, but to the OG Corey Holcomb defense, because I grew up watching him on Comic View. He used to always wear like the beret hat and stuff. He is a very petty comedian. You can't put a man. I don't know any other comedian right now. It's as petty as Corey Holcomb. Golly, this dude. He's funny petty though. It's crazy. Said the daughter looked like a dude. That's, man, shoot. And then Craig capitalized, said, "Oh, what did he say? Cool Mo daughter, Cool Mo daughter. Cool Mo D means daughter. Teddy, okay. You a monkey, I know it makes you say. Yeah, and said he had a verse in there about Bill Duke. That junk was crazy. Look like Bill Duke. Look like Bill Duke. Look like Bill Duke. Look like Bill Duke. That junk crazy. You done effed up, don't you, head tail? Golly. And speaking of Bill Duke, he got a Hollywood Walk of Fame star recently this year. Bill Duke in his 80s. Still look great for his age. But man, all this monkey business going on. Speaking of monkey, I wanna shout out Jafar Jackson. The Michael Jackson movie has been killing it lately. I think they done already surpassed 200 some million in the box office or whatnot. They whooping tail. I'm gonna take my girlfriend to go see it. called her today. Said, let's go see Michael. Okay. Jafar Jackson looking just like his uncle. And speaking of Michael, Jafar Jackson, he clicked up with Bubbles after all these. Bubbles is 43 years old. That's old in animal years. 43 years old is old. And Bubbles still look great. True, Bubbles look like a kid. When you see early pictures of Bubbles, Bubbles look like, look fresh and, lively. Got that monkey when he was young. Okay? And Bubbles still living a long life and looking healthy. Because monkeys, they eat what? They eat bananas filled with potassium. You know what I'm saying? Potassium help you with what? Help you get rid of cramps and all that stuff. And it keeps you looking young. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'll be remiss, and you speaking about all this monkey business, I'll be remiss if I didn't talk about the Spanish chica over here, Ashley Gonzalez. Get your taco eating tail up over here. Get your burrito eating tail up over here. Get your pico de gallo eating tail up over here. Yeah, gonna get on your dang on street taco eating tail. Come here. Come over here. And brothers too. Y'all gotta come over here too. The reason why this girl can come out here, get on camera and say this, first and foremost, the Hispanic pass for white. They just pass for being white. The Hispanics come over here, they align themselves with whiteness. That's just first and foremost. You can disagree with it, or you can agree with it. But if you put, since he up here, you put Corey Holcomb and you put dang on, I don't know, Justin Bieber beside each other, who they gonna choose? They probably gonna choose Justin Bieber. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the dominant society got enough, they don't really have to say nothing. It's like, oh, it's just natural selection. I'd rather be over on that side because they get everything. And they have the freedoms to do everything, including speak on how they feel. So they, the dominant society, white, mainly white, they don't openly say the N-word like that no more because they already know knuckle sandwiches is at hand. A knee to the throat, a Thai boxing kick to the leg or whatever. They finna get whooped. They finna get their tail whooped. So the best thing to do is what? Sit somewhere in the car and record yourself saying the N-word, calling people monkeys, using all other type of stuff, racial epithets. And I noticed the foreign people, they do it worse than white folks now. But we know who did it first. Don't forget who did it first. It was the white folks. They did it first. But that junk been passed down to these immigrants, and they do it excessively. I mean, she sit in that car. It's like this SpongeBob episode where they was, where they was cussing and they was blanking their voice out with the dolphin sound, and then SpongeBob said, "Oh my gosh, my lips are tingling with the excitement of." That's how these immigrants are when they started using the N-word and stuff. And some other Spanish woman come out and talked about, hey, y'all Hispanic people, my Spanish family, we gotta be honest. We use the N-word like a mug. I be seeing y'all use the N-word like crazy. Y'all, we gotta come to the table and recognize that we ain't no better than, these folks. We use the N-word like a mug. And they do. And she over there in Houston, Texas. I've been over to Houston. Well, there's so many Migos over there, 'cause they right there at the border. There's so many amigos over there. And senoritas, they is everywhere. I couldn't find nobody black. As soon as I found somebody that sounded like Pimp C, I had to stick right beside him. I was like, hey man, where the hood at? I want to see some black folks. When I go to a new country or new not new country, new state. And where the black folks at? Where my people at? And I want to hear from the ones that sound like me. That sound like they recognize like me. Okay. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, she got her tail up out of here. As soon as I seen that sister with that cowboy hat, Candace Matthews, cause she be running down on folks. And yes, you have Cornell X with her. She be running down on folks. She had the belts, put belts to tail, you know. Got her tail up out of that police uniform. She don't need to be there. You know what I'm saying? She need to be in the kitchen chopping up tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and chilies and making some guacamole or something. You know, she don't need to be out in this police uniform. I don't like women being. I don't like seeing females in police uniforms anyway. I'm tired of that crap. Not even my own sister girls. Uh, you know, I'm okay if police, like female police, work inside the police station, work inside some safety. I don't, you know, women don't need to be carrying a gun because last time we saw, every time we see a female cop carry a gun, either they getting their tail whooped or they shoot somebody on accident. Botham John, anybody? Botham, remember that? Botham John just chilling in his house, watching a movie, eating ice cream. Next thing you know, Amber guy come up in there, freeze, pow, 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 pow. And he don't exist no more. So yeah, get her up out of here. Get Ashley Gonzalez up out of here. Don't rehire her, and please keep watch on this, because anytime some racist case come out, and we forget about it, they sneak back to her and be like, "Hey, we got something for you over here. You ain't all the way fired, because you ain't all the way, you know, them. You look more like us. So we got some prizes for you over here." Yes, indeed. You know what I'm saying? All this monkey business. Okay, next thing we want to talk about, this is recent. This diet brother here, Cole Thomas Allen. Just recently, the White House, I don't even think it was at the White House, but somewhere down the road from it. It was the correspondent dinner that the president, vice president, all of them was having. They're ringing out some gunshots out in the hallway or in the lobby area up over there. And this guy was the culprit, unfortunately. You know, some diet brother. He mixed, by the way. He's black and white. And it's a funny picture I got, because he black up here and he white down here. You see that? You see the tan? You know, he got a tan head and white body. What kind of crap? Godly, man. Eric Andre looking dude. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All this, you know, success you've had over the years. You know, you're a college graduate. You know what I'm saying? All this success, all this, you know, they said he was a programmer too. Like, he performed computer programming and all that. That's amazing job. You know what I'm saying? All just to get your tail planted on the floor and arrested by the Secret Service and all that. Stripped bucket naked. And he wrote this like memoir or some mess. Big long tail memoir. Basically, he was saying, what kind of Secret Service y'all got? Y'all Secret Service is garbage. Y'all, because he got close. He got very close to, you know, near the presidents and all that. The president and vice president. He was almost in the dang on ballroom where they was eating. And he got past Secret Service and all them with with all them weapons. And he only used one. He used just a pistol or whatever. And yeah, he basically said, y'all garbage. This is y'all protection for the president. This is the reason why he got his ears sniped off. This is the reason why dude pulled up with the AK over there at the country club. And there was another threat that Trump had. I forgot what it was. But man, Trump been trying to, man, shoot. They've been trying to get rid of Trump like a mug. Man, y'all might as well just stop messing with Trump. Stop blaming Trump. Just quit, man. Just go get y'all tail back to work. Go computer program. Whatever you was doing. Whatever this diet Negro was doing, man. Just go and go back to doing what you're doing, man. I don't know. Y'all trying to touch Trump because what? Why? Is he really the reason why you're not getting paid more? Or is that you not trying hard enough? Stop trying to attempt to assassinate this dude. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Now you probably get close to, some of his lackeys or whatever. And I did hear that he was trying. Now I did hear he was trying to get over there to cash. I ain't gonna forget that. Trash Patel. I wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't mind. But not condoning it. It wouldn't make me no different. But yeah, I mean, y'all might as well stop trying to get close to Trump. There's too much state of the art technology that's tracking y'all down, making it to where y'all can get seen, y'all can get detected early. But he must have had some disguise. He must have disguised himself or something as somebody who was a civilian, worked in the building or something. Yeah. But good riddance to him, because he ain't, And I hate to end this on a more sombering note. But let's go ahead and rehash this topic here. Stop blaming black men. Stop blaming all black men for one black man. And that brings me to the guy that we've been hearing about all the past week, and that's this dude here, man. This brother over here, Shamar Elkins, over in Shreveport, Louisiana. Y'all know the story. He took out 8 children. 7 of them was his own kids. Golly, man, the hood be producing some children. Okay, that's why I can't stay. The only thing I like about the hood areas is some of the old heads, some of them, not all of them, some of the old heads and the good tail food. Because if it's one thing, we produce a lot of flavor from the hood. Mr. Tenderism, he's from the projects. He grew up in the old side of where he from. I think he from Louisiana. And I tell you, man, it's just, it's something amazing in our cooking. That's the real only reason I got. Other than that, I don't want to be around nobody kids. And it ain't nothing against these children. No, not at all. Don't think that. Nothing against the children, but man, y'all producing these kids too fast, and they growing up with no guidance. That's the first thing. And then y'all got these kids around these undetectable fathers and undetectable mothers, and they a danger to their life. They just they around the wrong leadership. They around the wrong mentorship. When I was growing up, I knew my mother wasn't always there. She was working. I was always either dropped off at my grandfather's house, who I'm named after, grandma, or I was at auntie's house. My auntie Ann, Lord rest, both they sold, all they sold. They ain't here no more, but I really appreciate the sacrifice they gave to me when mama wasn't there or daddy wasn't there. But man, the product of parents nowadays is just, they undetectable. Okay? Unheard of, unseen, unknown. Dude, like the sister here. I really like what she said on the news. You know what I'm saying? They kept replaying it on the news too. Because somebody who worked at the news must grew up off of video games like I did. Okay? She said, what? Nothing there. You couldn't see nothing. behind this dude's eyes. Just non-responsive, unknowable. Like I was just saying, unknown. NPC. And she used the term NPC. She hit the nail on the head. What does NPC mean? Now, she said none, she kind of had a slip of the tongue where non-playered character. Now, if you're a video game fan like I am, grew up off video games like I did, NPC means non-playable character. That means, give a good example, Grand Theft Auto. Especially the old Grand Theft Autos, like Grand Theft Auto 3 through San Andreas, or like Vice City or Liberty City stores. You see the NPCs walking across the sidewalk and all that. They dull. They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. They have no mission in life. They have nothing set for them except something random. And this was something, when I heard about this, I was like, man, this got to be something random. Because this dude was just posting about, big ups or shout out to my baby mama and my kids and all that stuff. We good over here and all of that. Next thing you know, his kids ain't here no more. And for what? Like, he was his messages were sneaky. Like, I thought you were good, man. Like, what's going on? I thought you was good. No, he ain't good. True. Man, something going on, dude. So, man, where are these parents coming from? Okay. You gotta take a look. Now, I be sitting down. There's some people I used to hang with. When I started seeing them with kids, I was like, oh shoot. I seen the man. I was like, okay, he know he don't want to be taking care of these kids. He know he don't. He know he is wearing them down. I mean, come on, 7 kids, bro. It's wearing them down. And I'm just gonna put this out here. You can say I'm hating on dude or whatever. I'm just gonna put this out. I think this dude broke in the mud, man. Struggling trying to. And they mama probably. Oh yeah, he shot at like 2 other older women. I think an older woman and one of them being his baby mama or something. Man, these dudes just lose it. You ain't got the resource to take care of a gang of children. That's why y'all need brother men. Stop bending these girls over every day and making kids out of them, dude. Man, y'all go in straight, King Cotton hot dog in these girls, and y'all just don't give a flying flip. And you produce these kids who ain't got they ain't got nothing to look for. Hey, these kids, man, and I ain't not talking about these kids. Not talking about these kids. I'm gonna say it for a third time, like Umar. I'm not talking about these kids that lost their life to the dude. But most of these children out here, they here for no reason. They here all because the poontang was good. They here because the D was good. But other than that, they just here. Come on, man. Look at all these YNs running around this mud, man. Like, the weather is beautiful today. It ain't too hot, it ain't too cold, but I promise you, dude, these new children walking around this mud, they wearing hoodies. They sagging. They wearing the little dude. I'm talking about the little dudes. They wearing bonnets. You know what I'm saying? They already got dreads. Like I said, already got dreads in their head. By the time they 2 years old, they already rocking dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? And they looking for a Kia to steal. They looking for a Charger and Challenger to ride off in. You know what I'm saying? They looking for your e-bike. I just saw a video of an old dude stealing the e-bike, man. And man, he hit a stake. He hit us like a rhubarb popping out the ground, and he fell right on his fat tail chin and his fat tail. I mean, his fat tail got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what these YNs out here looking at. Like, yeah, sure. I'll come up off an e-bike too. I'll whoop a dude tail. I'll take his life over an e-bike. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Stop. But this ain't all black men. That's why this ain't all black men. Okay, I've seen people online talking about black men always having kids and they don't want to take care of them. This thing they want, but all they want to do is they want no they don't. No they don't. I know some brothers out here personally that got a gang of kids and they got regular jobs and they doing well. How they doing well, I don't know, but they working hard, they doing well. They didn't give up on themselves. They didn't give up on themselves. They didn't give up on them children. They said, look, if I'm working at Kroger as a cashier and I got these 5 kids, I got 5, you know, I'm gonna keep working this cashier job at Kroger. I'm gonna go on the side. I'm probably gonna go and I don't know, crush cans. I don't know what y'all do on the side because I make side money too. Um, don't give up on yourself, man. Don't give up because your kids gonna need you. You know they got a future. And I will say this: I don't know how old these. I'm pretty sure these kids was pretty young. They looked like they were pretty young. They was ranging ages from 3 to I don't know 10 or something. They with the Lord, and I can boldly proclaim that they are with the Most High now. They ain't got to worry about this dude. They ain't got to worry about none of that no more. They are in paradise. Don't worry. Don't worry them little children too, but now the women will cry. Because women love kids. Women cherish babies. And guess what? Black men do too. We are not Shamar Elkins. I hate when one black dude do something and they pin it because they love to do that. We free game. Black people, especially American black, we just free game to everybody. When somebody do something wrong, somebody in our community do something wrong, they copy and paste it to all of us. No, we ain't Shamar Elkins. We definitely ain't Cole Allen. Cole Allen, he mixed. He white and black. You know what I'm saying? True. He white and black. That could be his black side, but I'll tell you one thing, that's mostly his white side, because I ain't seen no black person yet really run up in the White House, run up on Trump trying to assassinate him. Look at all the examples that was trying to get rid of Trump. They wasn't black. And he ain't all the way black. He aligned more as white, to be honest with you. No offense to white folk, but that's most of y'all culture. Sorry. But we're gonna end it right there. Once again, that is the weekend. I am Mr. Bowden. Won't you like? Won't you share? Won't you comment? And most of all, won't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you can't get right, then you will get left. Other than that, I am leaving because I got some things to do. And I got a car show to attend. So tune in on my other channel, Stage 2 with Mr. Bowden. Stage 2 with Mr. Bowden. I'll be posting the Ford Lincoln Mercury car show. Sooner or later. All right. Thank y'all. I am leaving, and that is it.